Hello students, do you know which are the laws of exponents? Today we are going to learn about them. Let's see the first law, multiplying powers with the same base. Here base is same while powers are different. If a is any non-zero integer and m and n are whole numbers, then a raised to power of m multiplied by a raised to power of n is equal to a raised to power of m plus n. Here a is non-zero integer while m and n are whole numbers. Here we can see that base is same, a raised to power of m multiplied by a raised to power of n, where base is same, that is a, while powers are different, which are m and n. So what we have to do here, we will write the base as it is, which is a, and we will simply add the powers, m plus n. So a raised to power of m plus n. Let's see the example. Here 2 raised to power of 4, while it is multiplied by 2 raised to power of 3. Here you can see that base is same, which is 2, and powers or exponents are different, which are 4 and 3. If we have to simplify it normally, what we will do? We will multiply 2 4 times. It means 2 will be multiplied with itself 4 times, and again 2 will be multiplied with itself 3 times. So total 2 will be multiplied by 7 times. Here you can see here in this bracket 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. In the same way you have to expand it. 2 raised to power of 3, that is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. So totally 2 will be multiplied with itself 7 times. But if we will apply the law of exponent, then what we will do? Here again we'll write 2 raised to power of 4 multiplied by 2 raised to power of 3. We'll write simply 2 as a base, as base is same, it is identical, and we will simply add these exponents, 4 plus 3. So 4 plus 3, that is 7. So answer will be 2 raised to 7. Let's see the second law of exponents. Dividing powers with the same base. If a is any non-zero integer and m and n are whole numbers such that m is greater than n, then a raised to power of m divided by a raised to power of n. Here a is the base, and in both the terms base is same. Base is identical, and here a is non-zero integer, while m and n are powers and both are different. So when the base is same while powers are different, then how to divide them? So we'll write the base as it is and we'll subtract the powers. Here a raised to power of m divided by a raised to power of n is given. So we will write the base as it is, that is a, and we will subtract the exponents, that here m minus n. Here m is greater than n. It means that the value of m is bigger than the value of n. Let's see one example. Minus 5 raised to 4 divided by minus 5 raised to 2. So here in first term, minus 5 is having power of 4 and minus 5 is having power of 2. Normally if we want to solve it, so what we are going to do, we will expand these terms. So minus 5 raised to power of 4 will be written as minus 5 multiplied by minus 5 multiplied by minus 5 multiplied by minus 5. And same way in the division, we'll write minus 5 raised to power of 2 this way, minus 5 multiplied by minus 5. Now we are going to cancel the common factors. So we'll cancel minus 5 numerator and as denominator, and same way another minus 5 as numerator and denominator. Now we have got this minus 5 multiplied by minus 5, which can be written like this, minus 5 raised to power of 2. Now if we have to apply the law of exponent, then how we will do it? It's very simple. We will simply write minus 5 as the base and we'll subtract the exponents. So here minus 5 is the base and here 4 is the exponent, and in another term 2 is the exponent. So 4 minus 2. So minus 5 raised to power of 2 is the answer. Let's see the third rule of exponents. Taking power of a power. If a is any non-zero integer and m and n are whole numbers, then a raised to power of m raised to power of n. Here you can see that a is having power of m and a raised to power of m is having also power, that is n. In this condition, what we will do? We will simply multiply both the exponents. We'll write base a as it is and we will multiply these both exponents with each other, that is m into n. So a raised to power of m raised to power of n is equal to a raised to power of m multiplied by n, or m into n. So here let's see the example. 3 raised to power of 2 raised to power of 4. So in this condition we will write the base as it is and we will multiply the exponents, that is 2 multiplied by 4. Then answer will be 3 raised to power of 8. Here you can see that 3 is the base and both the exponents will be multiplied with each other. Then 2 4s are 8. So answer is 3 raised to power of 8. Let's see the fourth law of exponents. Multiplying powers with the same exponent. If a and b are any non-zero integers and m is a whole number, then a raised to power of m multiplied by b raised to power of m. Here you can see that in both the terms base are different but power or exponent is same. In first term a raised to power of m and in second term b raised to power of m. So a and b both are the bases and both are different, while exponent is m, which is same in both the terms. So in this situation we will simply multiply the base and we'll write the common exponent, that is ab raised to power of m. Let's see one example. 2 raised to power of 3 multiplied by 3 raised to power of 3. Here you can see that in both the terms base is different. In first term base is 2 and in second term base is 3, while both are having same exponent. So what we will do? We will multiply the base and we'll write the common exponent. 2 multiplied by 3 raised to power of 3. So answer is 2 3s are, we will multiply 2 and 3. So we'll get 6 raised to power of 3. So answer is 6 raised to power of 3. Let's see fifth law of exponents. Dividing powers with the same exponents. If a and b is any non-zero integers and m is a whole number, then a raised to power of m divided by b raised to power of m. Here in both the terms bases are different, which are a and b, and they are non-zero integers, while exponent or power is same, which is m, and m is a whole number. So in this situation a raised to power of m divided by b raised to power of m, we will divide both the bases and will write the common exponent is equal to a divided by b raised to power of m. Let's see one example. 4 raised to power of 4 divided by 5 raised to power of 4. Here in both the terms bases are different, which are 4 and 5, while exponent is same, that is 4. So in this situation we will divide the bases and we will write the common exponent. 4 divided by 5 raised to power of 4. So answer is 4 divided by 5 raised to power of 4. Let's see the sixth law of exponents, zero exponent. If a is any non-zero integer, then a raised to power of 0 is equal to 1. Here a is the base, 0 is the power. A is non-zero integer. A raised to power of 0 says that if any number is having power of 0, then the value of that number with the power of 0 is always 1. How to prove it? Let's take one example. To simplify, 3 raised to power of 5 divided by 3 raised to power of 5, we can write 3 raised to power of 5 divided by 3 raised to power of 5. If we will expand it, we will get this way. And now you can see all the denominators and all the numerators are same. So if we will cancel them, we'll get answer 1. So we can say that 3 raised to power of 5 divided by 3 raised to power of 5, answer is always 1. Now we can write like that, 3 raised to power of 5 and 3 raised to power of 5 have the same base. So the second law of exponent says that if the base is same, then you can subtract the exponents. So 3 raised to power of 5 divided by 3 raised to power of 5. So we can write 3 raised to power of 5 minus 5. Here exponents we will subtract it, and so we will get the answer 3 raised to 0. And as we already solved this sum here, 3 raised to power of 5 divided by 3 raised to power of 5 is equal to 1. So we can say that 3 raised to power of 0 is 1. Let's see the seventh and the last law of exponents, negative exponent. If a is any non-zero integer and m is a whole number, then a raised to power of negative m is equal to 1 upon a raised to power of m. Here a raised to power of negative m, here a is non-zero integer and the power m is negative number. So we can say that if any number is having negative power, then we can get the reciprocal of that term. Here you can see that a raised to power of negative m and the reciprocal of a raised to power of negative m is 1 upon a raised to power of m. So how can we say that whenever any number is having negative power, then we can get the reciprocal of it? So let's see the example. Here you can see 1 upon 2 raised to power of 5. So here instead of 1, we can write 2 raised to power of 0. Why? Because in the sixth law of exponent, it is said that if any number is having power of 0, then answer is 1. So instead of 1, we have written here 2 raised to power of 0. So the question is that why we have taken base 2. So here you can see that 1 upon 2 raised to power of 5. So we need to simplify it. So we will take the same base as here, which says that 2 raised to power of 0 is 1. So 2 raised to power of 0 upon 2 raised to power of 5. We have kept it as it is. Now, second law of exponent says that if the base is similar and if we have to divide the exponents, if base is similar, we can subtract the exponents. So we will take the same base 2 and we will subtract the exponents, that is 0 minus 5. So when we subtract 0 minus 5, we can get 2 raised to power of negative 5. So this way we can prove it. If any number is having negative power, we can get the reciprocal of that term. So 2 raised to negative 5 is equal to 1 upon 2 raised to power of 5. So, thus in general a raised to power of negative m is equal to 1 upon a raised to power of m.